Welcome to the project demonstration of solar power measurement system. So in this project we are going to charging this battery from the solar power, and also we are going to isolate the power supply to the solar panel through the electromagnetic relay. So this is our main purpose of the project, means it will be continuously monitored by our PIC microcontroller. So here we are going to measuring the voltage from the battery as well as from the solar panel through the voltage sensors, like here potential divider circuit. So here the purpose of this potential divider circuit is, in order to continuously measuring the voltage, here we are using 12 volts battery and 12 volts solar panel, but my microcontroller can measure up to 5 volts only. So in order to step down the voltage, we are making use of this 10 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm potential divider circuits. So means the 12 volts is given to the 10 kilo ohm, 1 kilo ohm. These two are in parallel, in series. So 11 kilo ohm directly outputs. So whenever we provide the 12 volts input to that, and the microcontroller will measure the voltage across the 1 kilo ohm. So means we are going to dividing the voltage V1 plus V2. For example, 10k across V1, 1k across V2. So when we provide the 11 volts, for example, 11 volts is input to that potential divider circuits, across 10 kilo ohm we will get 10 volts, 1 kilo ohm we will get 1 volt, and the microcontroller will calculate the potential divider formula. So consider 1 kilo ohm is VR2, 1 kilo ohm across the voltage is VR2 and resistance is R2. Then VR2 is equal to total voltage into particular resistance 1 kilo ohm by total resistance. So in that way we will get the total voltage across the VR2, and it will be multiplied by 10 times because we are dividing the voltage 1:10. So when the microcontroller is getting 1.2 volts, then it will multiply with 10 volts. That's why we will get the 12 volts. So that is the purpose of our potential divider circuitry. So in order to make sure of secure to our microcontroller, we will dividing the voltage which is sufficient to measure by our PIC microcontroller. And coming to the connections, A0 pin for battery sensor, voltage sensor, and A1 for solar voltage sensor. So here it is a solar voltage sensor and this is the battery voltage sensor, and C3 for electromagnetic relay, and B2 to B7 LCD, and so that's it. These are the main connections. And coming to the flow, so here we can charge the battery from solar power as well as from a transformer. Whenever the sunlight is not available, we can charge our battery using this transformer. Just provide the 230 volts input to this socket, and in order to charge the battery from transformer, just disconnect the S and connect the T at S or T section here, right, and then connect the 230 volts power supply, right. And now the kit is on and the battery will get charged from our transformer. It will take 8 hours to be fully charged. Whenever the battery is low, then the LCD will dim and there is indication of battery to be charged. And now disconnect that, and now let us go with our project demonstration through the solar panel. So as is connected the S solar panel at this section, and coming to this charging circuitry, there are 4 diodes. When we connect this transformer, so it will take 230 volts inputs and provide us the 12 volts AC output. These 4 diodes will rectify the 12 volts AC to 12 volts pulsating DC, and after this capacitor we will get 12 volts pure DC because the capacitor will filter the pulses. And after this 705 regulator, we will get constant 5 volts DC power supply. And once the constant DC power supply of 5 volts given as power source input to our microcontroller, it start reading input from the input modules like voltage sensor of battery and voltage sensor of solar panel. And based on the voltage inside the battery, whenever it is below 12.5 volts, then the relay will get switched on by our microcontroller and it will allow the power supply from the charging circuitry to the battery directly. And whenever it is above 12.5, then the microcontroller will indicate it as battery is fully charged. Then it will be isolate the power supply from the solar panel to the battery through this electromagnetic relay, and LCD will continuously display the solar voltage, nothing but also battery power. These two voltages will be measured on the LCD screen continuously. to make the kit switch on, this is the main switch. After connecting the solar panel here, switch on this, right, and then there will be a welcome message on the LCD screen. And now solar voltage is around of 0.64 as the sunlight is there, and whenever the sunlight is not there, we can see the 0 volts. Right, as the relays got switched on because it is near to below 12.5, and after fully charged, automatically the relay will get switched off, means it will stop the power supply from the solar panel to the battery. So coming to this motherboard, this one is the restart switch to restart the microcontroller, and this one is a crystal oscillator to provide the clock pulse to our microcontroller. So with the clock pulse only, the microcontroller will execute the instructions for every clock pulse. So it can execute 20 mega clock pulse program instructions in 1 second, because we are providing 20 mega pulses to the microcontroller.